A guy called Stephen John proposed this really cool thought experiment. And he said, imagine this. You wake up one day in hospital and the nurse comes over to you and says, we've had to remove your kidney, but it was the only thing we could do to save your life. You'd probably be like, oh, just lost a kidney, but wow, I'm still alive. On balance.
That gain, hell yeah. You didn't need my consent for that.
Yeah, most people will be like, fair play, I'm still here. I'll take it. I'll take the lost kidney. Now, same scenario. Imagine you wake up again. The nurse comes in and says, we had to remove your kidney. We're really sorry, but it was the only way to save that old guy's life over there. You'd be like, hang on a second. and I think what that drives, the analogy he was making in terms of lockdown was statistically, although COVID can infect anyone of any age, there are a lot of asymptomatic cases. The risk of serious harm or death to younger people statistically compared to older people is way out of balance. It does genuinely seem much less risky to younger people, at least with the data that we have today when recording. That seems to be the case.
Yeah, to the extent that if you're under the age of 50, even before conditioning that you're healthy, just on average, normal everyday accidents, road accidents, accidental drowning, that kind of stuff poses a larger risk. And
that thought experiment drives home the fact that, in this scenario, when you're all being asked to lock down, the government messaging indicates it's a prudential policy. It's for your own good. You're being locked down for your own safety.
Which can be the case for some viruses. If it was Ebola, which has an extremely high mortality rate, irrespective of your age, then that's actually true. So this is actually like a classic issue with consequentialism. The idea that it seems to come out as right to justify severely punishing a few people to benefit a large group, although intuitively that might morally seem unacceptable.
It's the same reasoning that leads to justifying cannibalism. You've got 4 people on a boat, you eat one of them and the other 3 survive. And what that obviously fails to acknowledge is the separateness of persons and the fact that when you're aggregating things, you miss, exactly as you said, the distribution.